How's it going, everybody? I just had a craft show a couple days ago, so all my stuff's all packed up. So I'm just unpacking it. If you've never seen me before, I'm coin ring maker. I make coins into rings, like this one. This is a Morgan silver dollar I made into a ring. And on my lives, I like to make my customers orders live for them. So if you'd like to go check out my website, I'll go ahead and pin it real quick down here. You can also go to the link in my profile, and if you order a coin ring during this live, I will make it for you. So go check that out. I'm just unpacking my stuff for a little bit. Nice. If anybody has any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'm just looking at some coins over here, and this one is so cool. This is a 1/4 ounce fine silver Aztec round. It's just like, it's super cool. But I've also got it in 1/2 ounces. If you want like a thicker band on your ring. I don't think I have them in 1 ounce yet. So, I think I'm gonna make one of these. This is a 2022 fine silver Krugerrand, and I haven't actually made one of these into a ring yet, so I need one to take product photos of, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. And again, if you'd like to get a coin ring made by me, check out the website. Link is on my profile. The first thing we have to do is punch a hole in the center of the coin. That's what this tool is used for. This is a auto centering punch. It's really cool. Comes with a couple different punch sizes. Probably made out of melted refrigerator doors. I don't know, man, it's fine silver. It's pretty nice. We're gonna put our coin on top of here, and this is kind of cone shaped, so as it tightens down, it's gonna auto center that coin in there. Y'all feel free to tap the screen. Currently we have 1 like, which is a little disconcerting, honestly. Like, wow. 1 like. That's rough. We'll put a little bit of paper towel on that coin. It's going to help protect the detail on there. We'll tighten this down. Punch a hole in it. I've got a lot of different 1 ounce fine silver rounds that I make into rings. If you want to check out what they look like, go to the link on my profile. They are $300. that. There's our nice center punch. See how the coin looks. Thank you guys for dropping the follows. Still looking pretty dang clean to me. It's got some milk spots on it, which is interesting. Don't see that often. We'll burn those off soon enough. Yep, there is our punched Krugerrand. Now I'm going to take a deburring tool and clean up the inside edge right there. You see how rough that is? We want to make it nice and smooth. So we'll get in real close here. Here's my deburring tool. If you'd like to learn how to make coin rings, I do have quite a few tutorials on YouTube. You can find a little YouTube button on my TikTok profile, or just search Coin Ring Maker on YouTube. That's my channel name. Like I said, there's tutorials on there. It's hard to post tutorials on TikTok. You gotta have that real short video. This is called a deburring tool. It's pretty dang useful. I like it a bunch. Before I use this, I had to use sandpaper to clean this up and files. It took a really long time and it was hard to get really nice and even. And sometimes with the sandpaper, you'd end up scratching up the details on the face of the coin. This is just much cleaner. You get a really nice smooth inside, and it's uniform all the way around. It's a good tool. So now we'll check this out. Should be nice and smooth now. The middle of it doesn't look quite flat, so I'm going to run over it a little bit more. So that big coin, 1 ounce fine silver. How long does it take to make a ring? Well, the bigger the coin, the longer it takes usually. And I don't know. I usually get orders filled within like 1 or 2 days. And then shipping's about 5 days now is what it is. It used to be like 3. But that's the postal service. That's not me. That's just as fast as I can ship it out. So you'll get your ring within a week, usually. Alright, so this next step, we're going to heat it up. This is called annealing. This is going to help soften up the metal, make it easier to fold and shape into a ring. I try and look for the flame to turn kind of an orange color. Lets me know it's gotten hot enough. You got to be really careful with the fine silver though. So if you overheat it, it'll start to blister. It'll mess up the detail on the coin. So you don't want to overdo it. This Starting to see a little bit of the orange flame there. That should be pretty good. This is called quenching. It's pretty nice. Degloving. I don't know, I just wear my rings all the time. I feel almost naked without them. Throws off my balance. Zoom this out a little bit. Take a good look at this coin here. A really pretty coin. This is the first one of these I've done. And if you'd like to get one, they are available on my website. I think I have 2 or 3 of these in stock at the moment. So if you're interested in this, let me know before I finish so I can get it the right size for you. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on cranking on here. Find us. Well, we'll use the doming block first. It's a little too big for that side. And we want the side of the coin that we want on the outside of the ring facing down here. So that's going to be the one with the 2022 on it. Put that face down. Give it a nice fold. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen. Looks like TikTok's sending a couple people in here. So tap it up. Let's see if we can hit, I don't know, 1,000 likes real quick. That'd be sweet. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. Give me a follow. And check out my website if you'd like to get some handmade coin jewelry. Thanks for watching. Let's keep on cranking through here. Now we've got kind of a nice cone shape going. That was a decent fold there. So we're going to go ahead and anneal this again. And then fold it a little bit more. Again, y'all check out the website. That's how my business, runs, is I make coins into rings for people. So if you want to get you one, go check it out, coinringmaker.com. Link is on my profile, or you can tap the little gold chain at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure that gets all the way under the water there. Yeah. We'll go fold it a little bit more. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Jump to 3,000 likes real quick. Yeah, sometimes all you gotta ask is nice. How much for a gold Krugerrand? I don't have any on hand, but for gold coins, I usually charge 3 times the price of the coin. That allows me to get a backup coin in case something goes wrong while I'm making the ring, and it also covers profit and taxes and all the other good stuff that goes into running a business. How did I punch the hole? I got this cool tool right here. This is an auto center punch, and the top of it is cone shaped. So you put your coin right on that little platform and tighten it down, and it'll center it. And then You hammer through a punch. This one's a 1/2 inch. That's my favorite size to use, but I can use other sizes. This is made by Jason's Works. It's a really good tool for coin ring making, for sure. We can find another die this will fit in. It's not quite there yet. Lots of tooling that goes into this. Go ahead and push it a little further on this one. How was the craft show? Man, it was pretty tight. I had a good time. We got hit by like a windstorm or something. I don't know. I was inside, so I didn't see much of it. But they said like it looked like it was going to rain. So a lot of the outdoor vendors left. So we didn't get as many people about halfway through the craft show as they usually would. But I had a good time. I met a lot of very nice people. And I got to make coin rings live, like in person for people, which was really fun. And it seemed like everybody that got a ring really liked it. So it was a win-win. I had a good time. How did I get started doing this? I saw one YouTube video, right? That's all it took, of a guy making a quarter into a ring. And I basically become infatuated with it ever since. I live in Texas. The tools aren't super cheap. But if you learn how to use them well, they eventually pay for themselves. Excuse me. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. Let's see here. So I used to have these two like attached to my desk. Right now they're on a wood platform because I needed to take this to a craft show. And when they were on my desk, this was pushed back a little bit so I could fill my ring stretcher. You see it over there? But now it's like right in the way. So maybe I can turn it. That's a little better. I don't know. Either way, we gotta stretch this out some. But before I stretch it, I'm going to sand the cut edge right here, make sure that's nice and smooth. If there's any, like a lazy Susan, if there's any cracks right here when we start stretching it, those will just get bigger. So we wanna make sure that's nice and smooth. Make books in one video. That's all it took to get me into making them, so I understand. Yeah. No, I don't know. I really like my rings, honestly. Like every time I make a really nice ring, I'm like, damn. Like I get lost, like in making them. I don't know. Kind of meditative. I don't know. I really enjoy it. It's definitely not easy, but like because it's a challenge, like I enjoy it. I enjoy the challenge of it. For sure. I'm gonna get some paper towel here, wrap that around the ring stretcher. It's gonna help the inside detail of the coin stay nice and crisp as we stretch it. Cut through it, so we got to move it around a little bit. Yeah. I think this is going to come out really nice. Go ahead and anneal it again. Make sure it's nice and soft. Yeah, my wife likes to take my rings. I'll make a new one and she'll snag it. She'll be like, oh, this is cool. That's pretty. It's mine now. Yeah. If you've ever seen like a penny smashing machine at SeaWorld or Six Flags, Disneyland, this is very similar legally to that. As long as you don't fraudulently alter the currency, it's not against the law. Nice. I mean, I disagree with you there. Like, just because they're the lowest valued currency doesn't mean they aren't considered valued currency. It's a strange attitude to have. I mean, unless you're in Canada. In Canada, I'm pretty sure they nixed the penny. Oh, we still use them here in the States. I mean, everything has value. Thank you. All right, now I gotta get some tape. Let me find the tape. All right, so this is Blue Monster tape. I used to use just regular white, cheap plumbing tape. This is just a little bit tougher, so I don't have to wrap it as much. Why do they smash them at Disneyland? So there's these machines that like compress pennies, make them elongated, and they impress like designs. So like at SeaWorld, you could get like a turtle or a shamu or something. Disneyland probably has like the Enchanted Castle or one that just says Disneyland. They've made them for a long time. And there's people that even like specifically collect smashed pennies. I mean, I definitely had a few when I was a kid. Haven't done one in a while. Yeah, my website is my username. It's also linked on my profile. You can go to coinringmaker.com or buycoinrings.com. That'll take you right to my store. Now, do pardon me, I gotta blow my nose real quick. My fall allergies are already kicking up, so I do apologize for that. I gotta rotate this back so I can get good leverage on it. Yeah, see, there's smash pennies collectors out there. I'm telling you. So this is called a Swedish wrap. Let's see if it says it on there. Yeah, Swedish wrap. It's elongated reduction die. It goes down about 4 degrees. So it's just going to kind of reshape this ring and make it smaller, but at a really slow, dramatic pace. So we don't mess it up too much. Yeah, if y'all want to check out some of the stuff I make, you'd like to order something from me, there's a little gold chain down here by the chat. Just tap on that. It should pull up some of my products. Check them out. Help support a small business, you know? And if you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and hit that follow button. And tap screen if you're enjoying the live. I know it's not the average thing you find on TikTok, but I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking me out. And we got this almost all the way down here, so it should be okay to check out real quick. Probably re-anneal it. We've shrunk it down quite a bit. Take this tape off and see what it looks like. Up at the very tippy top. So we'll go over here so you can see what I'm doing. Right? I think it's really cool that I get to show how I work to so many people. Really nice. We still got to go down quite a bit. I usually size the first one to me. Yeah, I do have some necklaces. I don't specifically specialize in necklaces. I specialize in rings, but I have added necklaces to the website. You can find them on, the link on my website. We'll anneal this one more time. Thank you. That's funny. I made a whole bunch of those cowboy hats for the craft show because I thought they would be really popular. I think I only sold like 3 of them. I made like, I don't know, 60, maybe 80. So I thought they'd just sell like hotcakes. But I mostly just sold rings, which was cool. Had a lot of people pick up the cowboy hats and say, oh, that's neat, or oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. And they just put it back down and walk away. Yeah, the skulls are dope. I like the skulls too. How much do I sell them for? You can see all my prices either by tapping the gold chain down here or the link on my profile. My prices range pretty far. You can get a coin ring for $25, or like this one right here is a 1 ounce silver round, fine silver. Those are $300. So there's a pretty large range. No, that's okay. I'm making a 1 ounce fine silver Krugerrand round into a ring. We just taped it up to protect this outside detail as we send it through another Swedish wrap here. But after I push this down a little bit, I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, I have his logo on my press. So, even Steven's on that one. Oh, that's Chris. He's a good dude. I get it nice and tiny now. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over because this side is a little wider than this one. So we're going to reduce that and even it up. Yeah, man, I'd rather support others than tear them down, you know? I think we can all get along and help each other out. Yeah, he does good work. He'd be boring that silver, man. And gold, too. He poured like a 24K gold cross the other day. I was impressed. Why can't the gold touch the metal? If you have metal on metal contact, it just messes up the details. Just kind of mashes them smooth. So if you can see where the tape is kind of disconnected, this upper lip isn't that big of a deal, but it basically takes away the detail and smooths it out to look like that. So I'm going to put a little bit more tape in here. This side's still a little wider than I want it to be, so we'll reduce it a little more. And if you guys haven't hit the follow button yet, you like what I do, go ahead and hit that follow button, you know? Check out the website, links on my profile. You can also tap the gold chain down by the chat. Absolutely, quarters are my specialty. That's what I did the whole first year. I didn't try any other coins. So I'm really, really good with quarters. Thank you for the roses. I didn't see who sent them. Tactile Prince, thank you, bro. Looks like we did this one a little off, so we'll flip it over again and even it up. How much for one of them? You can find my prices on my website, which is linked on my TikTok profile. TikTok's kind of weird about people talking about prices on lives, so I'll just send you over to the website. You can find everything there. If you look on the inside of the ring, this is pretty common with most coins. There's a little bit of a lip on the inside right here, and that makes sizing the ring a little difficult, and it's also not super comfortable. Not sure if you can see it there. It's just a little bit of metal hanging out, so we're going to cut that off right now. But yeah, ring's coming along really nicely. I mean, the first few definitely took a while, and it took some time to figure out how everything works, how to fix mess ups, how to prevent messing up. Like, I may make it look a little easy, but I've made like 1,000 of these things, so I've definitely made some mistakes along the way. Silver Krugerrand, that's right, 2022. First one I've done. A little small. I mean, technically it is considered defacing, but the law specifically speaks on fraudulently defacing currency, which is an entirely different activity. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some comments. I gotta really focus on this part so I don't cut my finger. How big was the coin before I started? Look like this. It's pretty big. See, this is a quarter. It's a pretty good sized coin. Yeah. Don't do that. That's a bit bigger than a $50. It's actually bigger than a Morgan dollar. Just by a little bit. Just by a hair. Got me into 90% silver. The Morgan is super shiny and shines more than fine silver. Dude, I love the Morgan. I kind of messed mine up trying to gold plate it. And what's really weird is the gold plating is keeping on the inside, right? But on the outside, it's all rubbed off, which I did not expect. But yeah, I love the Morgan. It's definitely one of my favorite coins to ring. And yours is huge, dude. Gonna get a piece dollar next. Have I ever done a spoon ring? I've done a couple spoon rings. Like you have to cut them a certain length to get a specific size, and that's just a science I have not figured out yet. And I also find it tricky to get like multiple spoons with the same design that I like on them. Usually when I find a spoon I think would make a good ring, I can only find one or two of them, which makes it tricky to put on the website, because if that one sells, it's just gone. What did you say, Bobcat? Yeah, quarters turn out good. I could do a half-ounce gold eagle for you. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some comments here. I'm sorry about that. Your dad used to make them out of silver dollars by smacking them with a spoon. Yep. I've heard of that method. I don't recommend it. It takes a long time. It is said the difference between a master craftsman and a journeyman is how you hide your mistakes. Now, man, I think a master craftsman would be like, look right here. This is a lesson. I messed up because I was being stupid. Don't be like me. Don't do this. Yeah, if you would like me to make a ring for you, Kyle, out of your coin, I have a button on my profile that says get a quote. You just fill out a short form and I will email you with a quote on that custom order. That's how I handle that. So just go find that get a quote button on my TikTok profile real quick. Yeah, no problem. And again, I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments here. This is something I really have to pay attention to what I'm doing. So when I first started doing this, I would scratch up the inside detail of the coin a whole bunch. See all that nice America, South America, Africa right there? Well, that would be scratched up because I would be jumping around. I'd be trying to go too fast, honestly. So going slower doing this is definitely more effective. So as long as I'm not fraudulently defacing the currency, there's no legal issue. Very similar to penny smashing machines you might find at Disney World or Six Flags or museums all over the country. Thank you very much. Yeah, if anybody would like to check out some of my other rings, tap the gold chain at the bottom of the screen. There's lots of nice product photos there, and you can also order through that. It's pretty cool. So I got this a little smaller than I had expected. Fits my pinky okay. I usually like to size it for my ring finger. It's not quite there. So I'm going to stretch it out a little bit and then reduce it down. It also still has kind of a funky curve in it. So stretching it back up and then reducing it again will give it more of a uniform flat surface. You'll see that okay? Maybe a little bit. Y'all tap the screen, send likes my way. Check out the website, links on my profile. Give me a follow. And continue to be awesome. Thanks for stopping by and watching me make jewelry here on TikTok out of coins. I really enjoy it, and it wouldn't be the same without you guys watching, and so thanks. Thanks, Barb. That's better. Awesome, awesome. I will get back to you on that as soon as I finish this live, bro. Standing Liberty half dollars are 150. Standing Liberty quarters are 100. Throw some tape on this. Lazy Susan is a moving. I need to get these back bolted to my desk. Do you start getting bots if you mention prices on lives? I haven't had bots for a while. But I did have a thing where they like ran me up to 200,000 followers and then just stopped. And I've dropped back down to I think 169 now. And since then I haven't seen any bots. It's been quiet on the bot front for about a month, but I also haven't been on live as much. I'm gonna push it just a little bit more. I've just heard other creators say that TikTok doesn't like people mentioning prices. So I'm trying to follow suit and just not even have the problem. You know, be proactive about it. Let's take this tape off. If you had to estimate how much it would cost to do all the tools and presses to do this. So the first payment of tools I did, which was super basic stuff, was about $200. And that was like using a hammer and like a mandrel. And what I would do is I would punch a hole in the coin and then put it on the top of a mandrel and just hammer it down until it became like a ring shape. It was really difficult to get a specific size. And honestly, it took a lot of time. My wife used to call it banging and clanging. But I sold a couple of those. I got some better tools. Over time, I've probably spent a couple thousand on tools and coins. But I mean, I was doing this every day for like 3 years straight. So you go through a lot of tools and stuff. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. $3,000's pretty fair for like the full advanced setup. I would say 3,000 would be a good guesstimate. But I mean, you can definitely make coin rings with less expensive tools. It's just harder. You have to have a lot of patience. And I mean, even with the expensive tools, it's hard. You got that inside lip nice and cleaned up. And I'm just gonna shape it just a little bit. Yeah, that's mostly what I did. Was I reinvested a lot of income from rings into ring tools. Doesn't want to move at all. Huh. Screwdriver and a vise. Nice. Man, that's tough. What did I do before ring making? I delivered pizza. You can find my prices on my website, which is linked on my profile. It's also my username. You can tap on the gold chain or gold link down by the comments. That should pull up some pricing as well. Too small for my finger. I gotta stretch it back out. We'll get some more paper. This paper is screwed. Anneal it? I probably should. Thank you, Mr. Mock. Right on. Yeah, that's my little slogan I came up with. I thought it was clever. Stretching so much nicer now. Oh, the magic of annealing. All right. So here is our ring so far. I'm just trying to get a bit of a better shape on it and also get it to the right size. Usually I'm a lot more accurate when I'm working on customers' rings. This one's for me, so I'm just kind of piddling around with it. Just playing a bit. I'd say that looks pretty good. Let's check the fit. About perfect. Should I get annoyed with coin collectors freaking out about the coins? Honestly, I haven't had coin collectors get mad at me for quite some time. I decided to befriend them. So instead of being their enemy, we are friends. Now I get to polish it up. This is my favorite part. It's going to become all nice and pretty. Yeah. And honestly, they've taught me a lot about like what coins not to destroy or alter and make into rings. So I found, I don't know, maybe 15 valuable coins in circulation that I wouldn't have known about if it hadn't been for the coin collectors here on TikTok. So shout out to the coin family for being an awesome group of people. So that's polishing up really nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, the first year I was doing this, I didn't really know how to handle it because they would come in hot. They would be mad, and and I would just kind of like match their energy, you know. I'd be mad back at them, and I don't know, after that first year I decided, you know, screw all that, we can get along. There ain't no reason to have a bad attitude with strangers on the internet. And they taught me a whole lot. That looks good. Yeah, I'll check that out when I finish this live. Krugerrand right on the top there. I like that. This is the first one of these I've made. I've got 2 of them available if you'd like to get one. These are $300, 1 ounce fine silver rounds. Go check out coinringmaker.com. If you haven't followed me yet, make sure to hit that follow button and check out the website. If anybody has any questions before I hop off of here, go ahead and ask now. I'll do a little bit more polishing, and then I'm going to hop off of here. If I do get any orders through the website, I'll probably hop back on live and make them. So if you like my work, you'd like to get something from me, go check out the store, coinringmaker.com, and you might just get to see me make your ring for you. It came out really cool. Yeah, I've done 1 gold coin so far. It was a 1/4 ounce gold American Eagle. It came out pretty cool. I like it. I was sad I had to ship it off. What would I suggest for a wedding band? What I think looks really good is like a $50 for him and a 1/4 for her. Because women usually want thinner bands. But if you want something really thick, I've got 1 ounce rounds. It really depends on the size of the band you want. And what kind of coin you want. You can really mix and match on the website. I don't have any specific... What's going on? So you just missed the tail end of it. We just finished this 1 ounce fine silver Krugerrand 2022. Came out looking real sharp. But that's about it for this live. I hope to catch you on the next one. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.